The Matter with Things, Summary, 8/10, Unearned Wisdom. In his compelling work, The Matter with Things, Iain McGilchrist presents a revolutionary perspective on how our understanding and interaction with the world are deeply influenced by the intrinsic architecture of our brain. At the heart of this exploration is the brain's division into two hemispheres, each possessing distinct but complementary modes of processing reality. McGilchrist's thesis revolves around a critical imbalance in these modes, a modern societal skew towards the left hemisphere's way of thinking. This hemisphere, characterized by its analytical, linear, and detail-oriented approach, excels in breaking down complex systems into simpler, more manageable parts. While this mode of thinking has undoubtedly fueled scientific and technological advancements, McGilchrist argues that it comes with a cost. The over-reliance on this left hemispheric approach, he posits, leads to a fragmented and mechanistic view of the world, one that fails to appreciate the interconnectedness and inherent complexity of life. In contrast, the right hemisphere offers a more holistic, empathetic, and context-aware perspective. It excels in synthesizing information, understanding relationships, and grasping the bigger picture. McGilchrist asserts that the modern world's challenges and crises, from environmental degradation to societal disconnection, can be attributed to the neglect of this right hemispheric viewpoint. Through his book, he aims to rebalance this skewed perception, advocating for a more integrated approach that values both the detailed focus of the left hemisphere and the broad, interconnected understanding of the right. The brain's duality. In The Matter with Things, Iain McGilchrist delves deeply into the duality of the human brain, elucidating how the two hemispheres, though interdependent, bring markedly different approaches to our cognition and perception of the world. His analysis goes beyond the simplistic notion of one hemisphere being dominant over the other, instead highlighting a more subtle and profound interplay that shapes our consciousness and understanding. The left hemisphere, as McGilchrist outlines, is characterized by its analytical prowess. It excels in linear thinking, focusing on details and breaking complex phenomena into smaller, more digestible parts. This mode of cognition is sequential, preferring a step-by-step approach to problem-solving and understanding. The left hemisphere thrives on categorization, logic, and precision, lending itself effectively to tasks that require attention to detail, such as language processing, mathematical computations, and critical analysis. In essence, it's the part of our brain that helps us navigate the world in a structured, orderly fashion, making sense of chaos by dissecting and compartmentalizing it. In contrast, the right hemisphere offers a holistic view. It's the part of the brain that's adept at synthesizing disparate pieces of information, understanding context, and grasping the bigger picture. This hemisphere is characterized by its ability to process complex, abstract, and nuanced information. It's where empathy, intuition, and creativity reside. The right hemisphere is essential in interpreting emotions, understanding metaphors, and appreciating art. It helps us to connect with others and the world around us in a more profound and meaningful way, enabling a sense of empathy and interconnectedness. McGilchrist's exploration reveals that both hemispheres are crucial and that their optimal functioning depends on a delicate balance and collaboration. The left hemisphere's detail-oriented approach is invaluable for tasks that require precision and analytical reasoning. However, when overemphasized, it can lead to a fragmented, isolated view of the world, where the whole is lost in the sum of its parts. On the other hand, the right hemisphere's broad, integrative approach is essential for understanding complexity and maintaining a sense of connectedness. An over-reliance on this hemisphere, however, could result in an overly abstract and less grounded perspective. This duality and balance of the brain's hemispheres have significant implications for how we learn, interact, and develop as individuals and societies. In an era where left hemispheric qualities are often overvalued, epitomized by a focus on data, metrics, and specialization, McGilchrist's work serves as a crucial reminder of the importance of right hemispheric qualities like empathy, context awareness, and holistic thinking. Understanding and embracing this duality is key to addressing many of the challenges we face today, from personal well-being and education to societal and environmental issues. McGilchrist's insights offer a roadmap for a more balanced, integrated approach to living and understanding, one that respects and utilizes the unique strengths of both hemispheres. McGilchrist embarks on a historical exploration to understand the shifting dominance of the brain's hemispheres over time. He traces a path from the Renaissance through the Enlightenment and the Industrial Revolution to the present day, showing how these epochs have increasingly favored the left hemisphere's analytical, linear, and detail-oriented approach, shaping our worldviews and societal structures. The Renaissance, often hailed as a golden age of human achievement, serves as a prime example of the harmonious operation of both brain hemispheres, as described by Iain McGilchrist in The Matter with Things. This era was characterized by a remarkable fusion of artistic creativity and scientific inquiry, where the holistic, empathetic view of the right hemisphere beautifully complemented the detailed, analytical approach of the left hemisphere. This synergy led to groundbreaking advancements in both art and science, showcasing a balanced cognitive approach that fostered a more profound understanding of the world. Leonardo da Vinci. He is the quintessential Renaissance man, embodying the integration of art and science. Leonardo's artistic endeavors were deeply intertwined with his scientific explorations. His studies in anatomy, for instance, informed his artwork, giving it an unparalleled realism and depth. Conversely, his artistic sensitivity enhanced his scientific observations, enabling him to perceive and depict the subtleties of human emotion and the complexities of the natural world. Michelangelo Buonarroti. Another towering figure of the Renaissance, Michelangelo, was not just a master artist, but also an accomplished architect and poet. His work on the Sistine Chapel ceiling is a testament to the fusion of artistic genius and a deep understanding of human anatomy, showcasing a blend of creativity, right hemisphere, and precision, left hemisphere. Galileo Galilei. Often regarded as the father of modern science, Galileo's contributions went beyond mere scientific discovery. His approach to science was deeply creative, employing imaginative thought experiments and artistic representations to conceptualize and communicate complex astronomical concepts. Albrecht Dürer. A renowned artist of the Northern Renaissance, Dürer was also interested in mathematics and geometry. His famous works, such as Melancholia I, not only display artistic brilliance, but also incorporate complex mathematical concepts, reflecting a balanced engagement of both hemispheres. Filippo Brunelleschi. Known for his architectural marvels like the dome of Florence Cathedral, Brunelleschi combined artistic vision with engineering prowess. His understanding of perspective in painting and his innovations in architectural techniques exemplify the Renaissance's integrated cognitive approach. These examples from the Renaissance demonstrate how the balanced engagement of both brain hemispheres led to a flourishing of creativity and innovation. This era's remarkable achievements in art, science, and philosophy highlight the potential of a cognitive approach that harmonizes detailed analysis with holistic understanding, a principle that McGilchrist suggests is crucial for addressing the challenges of our contemporary world. However, as history progressed into the Enlightenment, there was a noticeable shift. This era celebrated reason and scientific inquiry, gradually tilting the cognitive balance toward the left hemisphere. The world began to be perceived more mechanically, as something to be dissected, categorized, and understood through reductionist principles. While this led to significant scientific advancements, it also began to overshadow the holistic, integrative perspective of the right hemisphere. The Industrial Revolution further amplified this shift. It was a time of unprecedented technological progress and industrial growth, where efficiency, standardization, and quantification were paramount. This period saw the world increasingly through the lens of the left hemisphere, viewing nature and human society as machines comprising separate interacting parts. This mechanistic view was efficient for industrial and economic growth, but led to a fragmented understanding of the world and our place within it. In contemporary times, this left hemisphere dominance has become even more pronounced. The rise of digital technology and the information age has reinforced a worldview that prioritizes data, analysis, and compartmentalization. Our education systems, workplace structures, and even social interactions have increasingly mirrored this left hemispheric approach, emphasizing specialization and technical proficiency over holistic understanding and empathetic connection. McGilchrist argues that this historical journey towards left hemisphere dominance has profound implications. It has led to a reductionist view of the world,